Assalamu alaikum, everyone. Look, thanks for coming. I see everyone standing under the hot sun, so I just want to reassure I'm not a politician, so I'm not going to speak for long. And also, Dr. Mo reminded me this is not a preaching session. So, seriously, brothers and sisters, how did we get to where we are today? How did the world watch for 2 years the systematic killing of women and children? How did we stand by and watch hospital after hospital get bombed, schools get bombed, refugee camps get bombed, so-called safe zones get bombed, and yet we watched it and the world stood by and did absolutely nothing? I'll tell you how it happened. It's the Dehumanisation Playbook. Listen carefully. We've seen this before. In the 1930s, Nazi Germany didn't start with gas chambers when they wanted to kill the Jews. There was an orchestrated campaign of dehumanization first that allowed the mass killings. The Nazis called the Jews vermin, rats, parasites, anything but not human beings. Likewise today, Palestinians are labelled as animals, human shields, terrorists, extremists. They strip them of humanity because just like they said the Jews were a cancer that needed to be removed in Nazi Germany, today the Israeli officials said these are human animals that need to be eliminated. The Nazis forced the Jews into ghettos, sealing them off in walls from German society. Today, they forced Palestinians into modern ghettos, building walls, walling them off with concrete barriers and checkpoint after checkpoint. The Nazis said the Jews were the problem, the cause of Germany's trouble. Today they say Palestinians are the problem, the obstacle to peace. Today they say Palestinians are dangerous. Every man, woman and child is having the possibility to be a Hamas terrorist. The Nazis stripped the Jews of their names, gave them numbers. Today, Western media strips Palestinians of their names. They don't call the Hind Rajab by her name. They don't call Fatima by her name. They just say casualties, statistics only. Today, just like the Jews were shown as threats in propaganda films in Nazi Germany, today Western media, they portray Palestinians as masked fighters, never as loving parents, not as doctors, not as teachers, not as human beings. The Nazis, they called it the Jewish question. Today they call it the Palestinian problem. They removed the humanity from the Jewish people. Today they are trying to remove the humanity from Palestinians, from their own story, using the same rhetoric. You know, it's so infuriating to hear Western journalists say they should allow journalists into Gaza, as if there are no journalists in Gaza, as if there's no one telling the stories in Gaza. The bravest of journalists are in Gaza. 270 of them have been killed. 270 journalists killed in Gaza, Palestinians. That's more than World War I, World War II, Vietnam and Iraq combined. Do you remember a few years back, 2015, a few journalists were killed in France, the Charlie Hebdo journalists. The Western media showed their outrage. People were marching in the street, everyone saying, "We are Charlie Hebdo." Remember that? Well, I don't hear them saying today, "We are Palestinians." So we'll say it now, in our thousands, in our millions, we are all Palestinians. In our thousands, in our millions, we are all Palestinians. So, this was a deliberate campaign to dehumanize them. We're not going to let this happen. You know, they controlled the TV for decades. So we went to our phones, we went to the internet, they controlled the newspapers, we went to social media. Now Netanyahu is talking about buying TikTok, and he's also already got Elon Musk, it seems, in his back pocket. Not to mention most of the politicians, including our own. When is this going to stop? They don't control the streets. We're going to march. We're going to be the voice for our Palestinian brothers and sisters. Let's hear it